This is Elliot Stott for ESBR Boxing. Delighted, as always, to be joined by Queensberry's Dev Sahni in London this afternoon at a Fight Week press conference between Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley. Dev, thank you for your time. You've hosted a lot of these press conferences now. How intense was that one?
It was a good one. It was a good one. And for me, going into the build-up for this fight in general, I didn't want it to be funny. I didn't want it to be like everyone up there cracking jokes, because you can do that easily with Joe Parker. We've had that before. But this is a really, really, really serious fight. There's a reason it's called All or Nothing. And I feel like for Parker in particular, a loss is really, really damaging for him at this point in his career. He'll come off the ladder. Has he got it in him to get back on there? So that presser today, I enjoyed it. As much as they don't go back and forth necessarily, there were moments where they both said good things with menace, and it's added a bit of spice for me.
Yeah, look, it's one of those where it can't possibly be, it's not going to be a bad fight on Saturday, is it? It's just a case of how good can it be. I think one comment that raised a few eyebrows in the press conference, I don't know if I'm a bit slow on the news, but Uncle Frank said that the winner will be fighting Usyk in early 2026 also. That was news to some people, because I think a lot of people were saying, is Usyk going to fight again? Is he going to possibly fight Moses Talma, Caballero? But just your view on that now being official.
Well, look, I can only go by what's out there. I don't know Alexander Usyk, but I know Frank has obviously must have had conversations, but more so, Usyk's out there saying via Serge Lapin he's got probably 5 more fights, a couple more years. Who are you going to fight? You're going to have a look at Saturday night, right? Joe Parker, Fabio Wardley, winner of this fight. There's nobody more deserving. This puts you at the front of the queue. This is why it's all or nothing.
Yeah. Really looking forward to it. On to the biggest story of the week. You've got a YouTube channel. Do want to touch on that, because it's a surprise to some people, but why create your own YouTube channel, and what's the plan?
I don't know. I just thanks for subscribing, by the way. You guys left a comment and subscribed, so I appreciate that. And I see everything, so I'm on there just like keeping an eye on it. Why did I do it? I've got Twitter, obviously. I've got Instagram. I've got TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, all of this stuff. And I'd never really thought of YouTube as somewhere I needed to be. But I thought, why not? I've sort of got an office in my house where I've been able to redecorate it and sort out a bit of a background, got a proper mic. I thought, let's give this a go. People might be interested, people might not. Ultimately, for me, it's another channel where I can talk about what I'm interested in.
Oh, look, really looking forward to seeing what the channel has to offer. Just a couple more things from me, Dev. It's 3 weeks to go until the Eubank Ben rematch. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Fight of the Year contender last time out. Do you think it's a bit quiet? Because it feels like there's not as much hype about it. Some people said the press conference a couple weeks ago was a bit flat. It feels like it should be a bit more exciting than this.
I think that will build. I can understand the first presser being flat, because you've got to understand, like, Ricky Hatton had just died, and everyone in there, pretty much everyone knew him. Jamie did a wonderful speech at the start as well. They was playing videos and stuff. You can't go in there and have big, dirty back and forths and say all of this kind of stuff with that in the air. So I would imagine as we get closer to fight night, fight week, it will ramp up a bit. But that would be my explanation as to a kind of a more mild, timid kind of launch presser. I'm sure they're on it, and it's a fight we're all going to watch.
Brilliant. Another pay-per-view fight, of course, is this one. Was met with a few raised eyebrows, a bit of criticism. £25 for the main event for the show on Saturday. Just your response to people criticising that?
I mean, it's a great fight. If you've got 2 of the best heavyweights in the world, you've got to tune in. You've got to watch this one. I mean, Joseph Parker is number 2 in the world. Fabio Wardley is number 6 in the world with Ring Magazine. The winner of this gets Usyk. It's high stakes. It's when Usyk's got all of the belts, that means you can't have world title fights in the heavyweight division, right? This is the closest you can get to that. So, that's it, really.
Brilliant. Final one from me, Dev. There's a story doing the rounds on Twitter yesterday that on Saturday, Queensberry will announce the December 13th show. Can you spread any light on that? Is that true or not?
I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm not in the kind of inner loop. So if that is happening, great. If not, sure. I don't know.
Right, Dev Sahni, as always, thank you very much for your time.